Let me tell you the truth. The only thing standing between you and your next deal is how good you are at getting people to say yes. That's it. Not your product, not your price sheet, not your follow-up. If they say yes, you close. If they say no, you lose. This game is simple. You either know how to engineer agreement or you live on the roller coaster of rejection. Today, I'm going to give you the 3 exact skills that turn hesitation into action and prospects into buyers. These aren't soft tactics. These are battle-tested, pressure-proof weapons. And if you master them, you'll never beg for another sale again. Let's go. You ever hear this? I need to think about it. Let me get back to you. Sounds good. I'll let you know. Those aren't objections. Those are soft no's, and you let them happen. Why? Because you didn't lead. You didn't frame the conversation right. You didn't position yourself like a closer you claim to be. And here's what I know. Most reps don't lose because they have a bad pitch. They lose because their energy is soft, their words are weak, and their questions are lazy. You want more yeses? Then you need to command the conversation start to finish. Today, I'll give you 3 weapons I use in every room, every deal, every industry. And I'll show you how to make yes the only outcome they ever consider. These are high-pressure sales skills. But more than that, they're high-trust connection tools. Because when you master them, you don't just close, you convert. The 3 yes building skills you need right now. Skill 1, certainty transfer. Speak like the deal is already done. Let me be clear. The sale doesn't start with their decision. It starts with your conviction. When you talk, does it sound like maybe or like a done deal? Here's what I say. Let me show you what makes this the obvious choice. Not what do you think, not does it sound good, not hopefully if this helps. I say like it's already happening because I've already decided I'm the right solution. Your tone, your pace, your body language, it all has to say, you're in the right place. I'm the right guy. This is the right move. If you sound unsure, they feel unsafe. And unsafe buyers don't say yes. This is about energy transfer. You bring fire, they feel the fire. You show confidence, they borrow your belief. Skill number 2, the guided yes ladder. Stack agreement before they ask. You ever try to close someone and feel like you're hitting a brick wall? It's because you didn't lead them up the yes ladder. A buyer needs to say yes to you before they say yes to the deal. So how do you do it? Ask simple, obvious questions that get them saying yes early. Does that make sense so far? Do you feel like this solves your issue you told me about? If this works the way I showed you, you would use it. Every yes is a psychological contract. It creates momentum. It makes the final yes feel natural, not forced. Here's what most reps do wrong. They go in cold, they ramble, and they drop a heavy close, and the prospect freezes. Why? Because you never walk them into agreement. This skill, it builds flow. It lowers resistance. It makes the close feel like a next step, not a jump. Skill number 3, pressure reversal make. Step 3, pressure reversal. Make no feel like the risk. Listen to this. If the buyer feels like saying yes is risky, they stall. But if you flip the frame, if you make saying no feel like missing out, you just reverse the pressure. Here's how I do it. If I were you, I'd probably hesitate to until I saw how much this actually changes the game. That's what most of our top clients felt at first. But the second they saw it in motion, everything shifted. Boom. I didn't force it. I didn't chase. I aligned with their concern, but flipped the weight back onto an action. You don't run from resistance. You redirect it. That's how closers operate. 4, framework wrap-up. You don't wait for the yes. You build it. Let's bring this full circle. What separates closers from amateurs isn't talent. It's product knowledge. It's not even experience. It's how intentional they are about building yes energy before ask ever leaves their mouth. Let me break it down one last time. Skill 1, certainty transfer. If you don't believe, they won't either. Your conviction needs to hit harder than their doubt. You speak like the deal is already done because to you, it is. Skill 2, the yes ladder. Stack yeses. Make them agree with you long before the price shows up. That's how you warm up the trust. Don't try to slam dunk out of nowhere. You build a fucking ramp. Skill 3, pressure reversal. Shift the energy. Make saying no feel like the bigger mistake. Make hesitation look like missed opportunity. Not by forcing, but by leading the narrative. This isn't manipulation. This is precision. This is control. This is you stepping into your role as the fucking expert, not the chaser. Because the buyer can feel when you're needy, but they can also feel when you're unshakable. And that's the version they say yes to. That's the version that doesn't need to follow up 5 more times. That's the version that closes in one call. 5, call to action. Earn the yes, dominate the close. Let me leave you with this. If you're still waiting for buyers to get back to you, if you're still hoping they'll say yes, you're not selling, you're gambling. And guess what? The house always wins unless you become the closer who builds certainty, leads emotion, and dominates hesitation. So here's what I want you to do this week. Action 1, build your yes script. Stop winging it. You should know your certainty statement. First 3 yes ladder questions, reverse a line that shifts the pressure back. Write it, own it, drill it. If I walked into your team meeting and said, give me your close, you should fire it off like a weapon, not whisper it like a wish. Action 2, record 5 calls this week, not to listen for a mistake, but to listen for weakness. Did you hesitate? Did you lose a tone? Did you let them take control? Be brutal, because the market doesn't care how hard you try. It cares if you convert. Action 3, deliver 1 high pressure ask daily. Find 1 deal, 1 opportunity, 1 moment, and swing with full weight of your skills. Don't ask, don't hope, just close. Because you don't get better at selling by thinking about it. You get better by stepping into the heat and commanding the outcome. Look, if you're serious about being a lead, you better start acting like your words are weapons. Your tone, your pace, your energy, they all tell the world who the fuck you are before you even get to the price. You're either training people to respect you or you're training them to delay you. So if you want to be the one they say yes to, be undeniable. Let's fucking go. This is Mauricio Paz. Follow me from